My fellow Australians, serving as your Prime Minister is the greatest honour of my life. And it is with a deep sense of humility and a profound sense of responsibility that the first thing that I do tonight is to say thank you to the people of Australia for the chance to continue to serve the best nation on earth.
The Australian Prime Minister has just secured a powerful second term, this time with an increased majority in Parliament. But what does this really mean for the economy, healthcare, education, and climate action? In today's video, we dive deep into the promises, policies, and potential challenges facing Australia over the next 4 years. Let's break it down question by question. What were the main issues that led to the Prime Minister's re-election? The election centered around cost of living pressures, economic recovery, healthcare system strain, and climate change. Voters appeared to favor the PM's pragmatic approach and clear policy roadmap, especially in contrast to a divided opposition. His message of stability, growth, and reform resonated deeply, particularly in suburban and regional Australia. What were the key campaign promises made by the Prime Minister? Tax cuts for working families and small businesses. Major infrastructure investments in transportation and housing. Increased funding for hospitals and mental health services. A new national teacher training program. Ambitious climate targets, including 50% renewable energy by 2030. What does the PM plan to do to boost the economy and create jobs? The PM's economic strategy includes tax incentives to encourage business expansion, fast-tracking large-scale infrastructure project, support for high-growth sectors like tech, green energy, and advanced manufacturing. Workforce upskilling programs to reduce unemployment. Challenge. Economists warn of inflation, skill shortages, and a tight labor market that could complicate implementation. How will healthcare be improved in this second term? Key initiatives include increased federal funding to reduce hospital waiting times, boosting rural health programs and access to GPs, expanded mental health support, especially for young Australians, digital health upgrades to improve accessibility and efficiency. What changes are expected in education? The government plans to provide additional funding for under-resourced schools, launch a national teacher training and retention program, expand access to university and TAFE, integrate mental health and digital literacy into the school curriculum. These policies aim to reduce educational inequality and prepare students for a future workforce driven by technology and innovation. What is the PM's plan for addressing climate change? Commitment to net zero emissions by 2050. 50% renewable energy generation by 2030. Support for electric vehicle infrastructure. Investments in clean hydrogen and offshore wind projects. While environmental groups welcome the shift, fossil fuel sectors and some regional communities are voicing concerns over job losses and energy reliability. What challenges will the PM face in implementing these policies? Resistance from the opposition and minor parties in the Senate. Pressure from industry groups, especially in energy and mining. Budget constraints amid global economic uncertainties. Managing expectations within a diverse electorate. What opportunities lie ahead for the government? Global demand for renewable energy tech could boost exports. AI and digital innovation could create new job markets. Australia's strategic position in Asia-Pacific opens doors for trade and diplomacy. A strong majority gives the PM more leverage to push ambitious reforms. Finally, Australia stands at a pivotal moment. With a strengthened mandate, the Prime Minister has the political capital to shape a new chapter, one that balances economic resilience, social investment, and environmental sustainability. But the road ahead won't be easy. The next 4 years will test not just the PM's leadership, but the nation's unity and vision for the future.